time to waste. Welcome back to Marvin's Musings for a daily GeoGuessr challenge. And so we're on a 13-day current streak, so let's make it 14. And without further ado, let's jump on in and play. Sure to hit like, comment, subscribe buttons. You know the drill. All right, where are they going to drop us this time? I like this fact that there's a sign here that could be helpful. Yeah. So this looks like somewhere in Finland. That looks like Finnish language. Don't ask me what it says, but I think it is Finnish. But hey, you know what? Let's do a bit of a drive. See what we find before we. I think we could be safe to just put a pin somewhere in Finland to start with. All right, what does that sign say? Yeah. All right. So Meikula, Sepakula. Kopliota. It would be nice if we could see, something that tells us what road this is. So heading on down the road. I don't see any road signs, and that's disappointing. Ooh. It would be nice to see a road sign or anything. Because then, like I'm guessing it's Finland, but it might not be, for example. So, excuse me. All right, yield sign. All right, what do we have? Took us awfully long to get to this point. Hapsula, Rohukula. All right. Hapsalu, I mean. And again, I still don't even know. I think this is Finland. Just those black and white, but Tanaste. I don't know. Like, I'm probably gonna guess wrong either way. Oh, Estonia, of course. All right. I mean, I still got 4,200 points. So you know what? I can't be the most mad about that. I've gotten fewer points in the same country. It's a bus stop. Um, what do those signs say? All right. A no pass zone for this direction, but it is a passing zone for that direction. And a squiggly line. Dang, again, nothing. Alright, so cab overs. I mean, we still could be anywhere in the Spanish speaking world. Ooh. It's another warning sign. I begin to think I should have gone the other direction. Excuse me, ma'am. Alto Bio Bio. All right, Chile. Man, Chile is a TKR too, you know. Can we just get the road on it? What did Chile? Wait. All right, kind of desert. We did get Chile out of it. Los Angeles. Man, let's go here. Hey. 100 miles again, I'm not. And within the right country, at least, I'm not striking out too far today. All right. Ooh. Excuse me. I was gonna say maybe I'm Asaki. All right, so somewhere in the Spanish-speaking world again. All right, now if you would give me an address, we could make quick work of this, right? Or does anyone have a flag? All right, did have an address on that? Well, that's kind of far back now at this point. Ooh. Mm. All right. We're gonna have to try back from the beginning. Go this way. All right. Bambamarca. All right, where's Bambamarca? Sao Paulo, Brazil. All right, so not Spanish-speaking world. But the Portuguese-speaking world. All right, founded. All right, wait, we're losing daylight on this one, basically, right? All right. All right, let's make a guess. Woo. Dang. We struck out. All right, so it was Peru. Oh, tuk-tuk bikes are common in Peru. Now I know. You know what? So that means it was a Spanish-speaking country, and the other thing really just threw me off. All right, so this is Greece for sure, because Greece is the only area in the world that uses the Greek alphabet, right? Or does parts of Bulgaria or Macedonia? Otherwise, via koi fat pipa. Fort Koi Koi Fort Troop. Alright, this is taking a lot of food tripas. Alright. I think I should practice Greek alphabet another time, actually. And at this moment, focus on the task at hand, which is to, okay, where in the world this is. These images we're taking. Take me around the corner. What's around the corner? Another phone. All right, so shall we continue? No, it will not let us continue at a reasonable pace. All right, so shall we continue down? All right. This is almost promising. Almost. Let's see what's on this side. There we go. That is not promising at all. Thank you, graffiti. But I mean, maybe let's see what we find this way. How long it takes to get to another useful sign. Paramitha. I've never been to Greece, so I can't even just like feel like I've been here and pull that information up, right? Down to 20 seconds. All right, I didn't. All right, let's go. Oh, Cyprus. All right. Yeah, I guess Cyprus does. Part of Cyprus does use Greek. All right, let's. Did that say Tepke? Yes, it does. All right, so this is in one of the states, the former Soviet states, or is this in Russia itself? I see the sign also says Tepke. Oh, Tepke is that way. Look at those mountains. All right, so let's see. We cannot go to Tepke. All right. Oh, excuse me. I guess the Google car is going a bit slow. All right. Let's start. All right, so do we have other clues? Bigger names? I am not seeing Tepke on the map. I cannot quite place it from memory, so let us head on forward. I don't know if I call this a bug, but it is kind of annoying where it won't. Sometimes it'll move you, 100 meters per click, and then the next time is 10 meters per click. If I'm trying to get somewhere down the road to find something, I really would like to move at a decent clip, right? Sorry about that, folks. I hope it didn't kill your heirs with that. Man, something's in my eye. It's not the right time for that. For honest. All right. Push is coming to shove, so we're gonna shove right here. I am at least in the right country. I will take that. Silver car. Ooh, yes, thank you. That definitely sell that silver car. All right, so 15,000 for the day. All good things must come to an end, right? It was not the greatest day, but at least we have 14-day current streak. Excuse that. So without further ado, it's been Marvin on Marvin's Musings and exploring around the world on the GeoGuessr, and feel free to check out the links in the description if you're in the market for some items. And that I will see you next time. Bye-bye.